Only took me 30 minutes as well, and it wasn't just cycling. I come the way the bus comes.
I've crossed over the border from Wales to England, and this is Chester, England, and this is the Chester Cathedral. This is the wall around Chester, and we're walking on the top of it. Shopping center in the middle of Chester has 2 stories.
Look at the card. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, so that'll be even cheaper for you. Yeah, do you want to go for the meal, yeah? Go on. Yeah, eat this night.
Takeaway, please.
Takeaway, yeah. 2 minutes to the garlic bread. Don't worry.
And what do we have here? In Chester, a Disney store. The old wall is built in Victorian times. These are the ruins of the old amphitheater in Chester. More of the Roman amphitheater.
Different world, my mind's different.
Now, when the boys and men returned after farming all day, their day wasn't over yet because the boy took the swim thread and it was his job to wind it onto Robin's leg and he was doing it on a
Just sorting out all my warp threads at the back of the loom to keep them tidy.
semi-automatic way of doing the weaving.
Yeah, I mean it's still hand powered, but it's a lot noisier, isn't it?
How long does it take to set this up?
Well, it's rare that you'd have to set it up from scratch because these would be all different sizes, so you'd change them as a... Yeah.
Oh, 1800s dentist chair. All they did was pull teeth. They didn't fill them. Scones and tea, which Trafalgar provided for us. And this is the steam train we're going to ride to the lake. The steam engine is taking off.
Yeah, gun control.
She writes like Jane Austen. She writes like
I'm going to the gun shop.
I'm not one that, you know, chases films down and everything like that.
Oh, look at that sheep on the This is the engine disconnected from the rest of the train. This is Lake Windermere. We're going to be riding on that boat. We are on Lake Windermere. Inside the cabin of the boat, which is not as popular as it is out on the deck.
就有讲是。
This is Gretna Green. There's a blacksmith shop here where people get married.
I'm out of here, I'm going. They were the sensible ones, I think, you know. But put the part in that history, because you could see anybody advancing from miles around here, so by controlling the castle, you controlled Scotland because you controlled that red coloured building with black windows going round, and to the left of it, a set of woods. That's the Bluebell Woods, and it was in that area. But the castle over the years after that battle upon it comes.
The Address to the Haggis by Robert Burns. Fair for ya, honest sonsy face, great chieftain in a pudding race, a bin them all, you'll take your place. Pain, tripe or firm, where they were the grace as lands my earm. The groaning trencher, there ye fell. Your birdies, like a distant hill. Your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need, whilst through your pores the dews distill. Oh, like amber beat. His knife. See rustic, iron labour dicht. Oh, move out here a minute, sir. Iron cut you!
Loch Lomond.
And we're not going anywhere near it. So if you do want to know any more about it, just ask Emma when you're at the bar. She's a
little island in Lake Loch Lomond. From inside the boat on the Loch Lomond.
Therefore, there's Snake, the mouth of the River Snake. You see the river there at the right hand side of the town. The falls that you see there, they're called the Arthland Falls. They get their name from the loch where the water comes from, Loch Arthland.
Get the camera out quickly enough.
Because things look cute on her.
Getting right in the back.
Yeah, it makes it a bit hard.
Where different people can put up whatever they want to.
There's one for a young man who's only 24
What's
when he
that?
died. There's someone who died when he was only 24.
Oh, I know. Oh, they were younger than that.
That one's 2005.
All are trained to their own individual tune. Lie down, Bo! Lie down, Bo! Jeff, lie down. Bring your seat towards me. Ollie. The colour mark of sheep's coat identifies sheep before. On the cart! You. Right. Like it. Get away. Away means right. Come by means left. Get away. This dog's totally blind. Bill. Bike it. Come by is left. Bike it. Here's that command. Bike it. He goes left. Bike it. Get away. Away to the right. Come by to the left. Get away to the right. That dog is totally blind. It's old fashioned way of shaving the sheep this year's. The horn of the sheep makes the shepherd's crook. The sheep only have bottom teeth, the sheep has no teeth at all. Keep the sheep held still. Get the sheep in this position here, put your foot in here, your leg in here. And all I'm going to do is shear down the lines. Here you are. Hold it here. There's lambs there. They need to be fed.
Yeah.
You're the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, Eric, want to go?
And this is Loch Ness itself. No monster, I don't think, but there's the Loch Ness.
I think I did. Oh, thanks very much. Let's double check.
This is the only animal life that we've seen on Loch Ness. This is the Elan Castle in Scotland. This is the Clan MacDonald site garden in Skye, on the Isle of Skye.
Alright.
Couldn't be away. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
I'm the mud in the mirror.
A spring, a brook at the Blair Atoll Castle. And this is the Blair Atoll Castle. Very tame peacock here at the Blair Atoll Castle. This is at the old course at St Andrews in Scotland, the original place that golf was started.
It's a lovely day here at the Open on the Jubilee course. We've got a lovely setting as Carl comes up to the tee, and the crowd. Oh, look at the crowd for Carl. Now silence, please. Silence, please. Up at the first tee, Carl. Oh, and what a drive. Down it goes. Down it goes. We're following it. We're following it. And it's a hole in one, Carl. A hole in one. Well done.
Prisoners laid all the cobblestones. I wonder if he'll tell him. Someone tell him
They're loading up a cannon, a modern cannon, to shoot off at 1 o'clock. They do this each day.
Dat we de full ballast nou spelen. We put one in even. So they could get done with the ballast to go back in there. And she says, the basically when you see it, there's one missing.
That's a good big joke for fairness,
Aye.
I've never actually cut a ballast.
You know?
This is looking out the hole for the cannon turret, and we can see out over Edinburgh.
I'm gonna put my head in.
Kilo krukor alltså. Hur långt kommer det? Ja, det beror väl på hur de siktar. Jo, men
This is the Walter Scott Monument.
The steps are so narrow and it's so twisted.
This is the Rosslyn Chapel. This is all you'll see of it. They don't allow pictures inside. Short clip. Sorry.
Sons, if he's great chieftain o' the pudding race, upon the law ye take your place, paint, striper, fearn. Where are ye? Were you a grace as lang's my ear, and the groaning pressure there you fall? Your heart is like a distant hill. Your pain would help to mend, and served as it traditionally is with bashed neeps and mashed tatties, which is nothing more suspicious than turnip and potatoes. I do hope you enjoy your meal, and we will see you when we commence our show.
This is haggis, nips and tatties, which is ground beef peppered with turnips and mashed potatoes.
Bye.
This is Alnwick, right past the border of Scotland and England. It's small. Another view of Alnwick. And this is the Alnwick Castle. In Alnwick. It's a wall. Of course, for thousands of years they've been taking the stones off of it to build houses, so not much left of it. This could have been as high as 20 feet tall, but now it's only like 2.5, something like that.
Are you all happy with where you need to be?
Yes.
Any questions? Okay, happy visiting.
So I came back outside, get a little bit more of it before I go back down to the bus. The University of Durham.
Thought of so.
And this, of course, is Neptune, which you probably would recognize. This claims to be a haunted pub. That is all considered to be on the first floor of this hotel. So it's really strangely organized. We're walking down the hall through that fire door. Here's another fire door. And this way. And then through here, and look, here we go down another little level, and this is all still the first floor. And then looking down these stairs, you get finally down to the ground floor. This is the Craigsland Hotel where we're staying on the way to York. It's got a maze of rooms. This is one of the gates into Yorkshire, and they don't call the gates gates, they call it bars. This is Lindo Bridge. This is York Minster Cathedral in York. Looking down one of the streets of York. This is Minister Gates. They call their streets gates and they call their gates bars. Minerva sitting on some books. Of York was a symbol for the printing trade, and they said the little boys, like 12 or 13, so moved the type and played tricks with it sometimes. This is the Barley Hall. Swine Gate, where they kept the hogs back in the old days. This is the entryway into what they call Shambles Street. York, and at one time it was a pig slaughtering street, and blood was running up and down these streets. But now it has been rated as one of the prettiest streets in England. The Whitma Gate, shortest street in York in 1505.
Per niente, che questo allora quando facciamo i lavori noi? Per leggere.
This is dangerous. This
is Constantine.
Go, Carl.
Miss it?
Did you get it, Carl?
What happened there is that I'm always complaining about not being able to get a picture from the bus, and we never go back. This time they went back and went around the corner slow, and I still didn't get a very good picture, but I copied it.
Oh, indeed, yeah, I guess so.
So tomorrow these ones will be busy.
I thought I was older. Thank you. So a pretty good pace, isn't it?
Bumped by another boat. Always remember it's always there, folks. Never mind. I'm
Oh,
an
no, I
excellent
did.
chauffeur. And, well, we'll all have a lot better tour if you keep that in mind as well. Other students will choose a certain college because they have better facilities, sports facilities than others. Some colleges are richer than other colleges. And then, this is one which the colleges will not agree on, but some students do find it easier to get in from many of the colleges here in Cambridge. That's a pass-mark degree here. They are still referred to as a gentleman's degree after the boys at King's.
No.
Oh, the bridge we're coming under. This is the oldest bridge on the river here. This is Clare Bridge. Clare Bridge cost £65 to build, which is a very good price for a bridge in London.
Yeah.
Now, as you slowly float by, you'll see it's a two-floor structure. The library itself is housed in the uppermost floor there. But downstairs, you see the windows and doors, they're very much exposed. They're very open. Now, that's all. Okay, we're leaving Trinity now, for the moment. And all the buildings in front of us here, this is all St. John's College.
St. John.
Now, just up on the left-hand side, the green bank there, that is St. John's New Court. Now, believe it or not, that is accommodation. Founder of Trinity behind us. And, well, Lady Margaret Beaufort, she'd actually already founded a college here at Cambridge before St. John's. She also founded Christ College. But 1542, a gentleman whose name was Sir Thomas Audley founded a college in Audley here. Now, Thomas Audley, he was the Lord Chancellor to Henry VIII. Now, just before we get to the next bridge,
Got a big swan joining us, going right alongside us as it's pouring down rain on us.
Avoidable swan just behind.